This is James Kalm, the guy on the bike. Welcome you all back for another half-ass production. And today we're down here on Allen Street. And we're going to take a look at some abstract paintings by Andrew Masullo. This is titled AMF 5023. 18 by 24 inches. Yes?
It's a nice one.
You like the work?
I do, I love it.
What do you like about it?
I like that it's not uptight and yet it's well composed and thoughtful.
And well crafted.
Yeah, yeah.
No, they are beautifully painted.
I like the brightness of the color.
Are you a painter yourself?
My father is.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you.
I've been
Thank
a
you.
fan of Andrew's work for a while.
So have I. This is 4561. Well, I've been looking at Andrew's work for probably 20 some odd years. I remember the first time I saw it was upstairs at the Andre Emmerich project room up on 57th Street. And one of the things I liked about the work at the time was Andrew was one of the few people that was working on a small-scale abstraction. Maybe the only other person at the time that was getting any attention was Thomas Muskowski. Oh, I like this piece. This is 5241. Okay, we've got a bunch of fans here. Go ahead, hit it.
We love the show!
Whose show?
Andrew Masullo!
Okay, it's kind of lame, but well, what do you expect for a bunch of Williamsburg hipsters? Okay. I think Andrew is really great with his use of color, and he's constantly sort of playing around with different formats, scales. Some of it's geometric, some of it's more organically formed. Oh, hey, there's Chris Martin. Oh, this is 4960. Oh, I like this. It's 18 by 18 inches. That's a piece I would like to take home. Oh, now we're talking to Judy Rivka. You want to give us your your impressions of the work?
Andrew Masullo's paintings here at Feature Gallery, Hudson Features Gallery.
All right. Let's.
Idiosyncratic painting comes to the Lower East Side. Painting manqué, beautiful colors and unusual compositions.
Okay, now what we want to know, what everybody else wants to know, how is your painting coming?
My painting is really out of sight.
Okay, we're going to get a chance to see it sometime soon?
I hope so.
Oh, so do we. Thanks, Judy.
Thank you.
Oh, this is 5156. 28 by 28. And this kind of gives you an idea of the rich and punchy colors that Andrew's been using, but he's been using the same colors for 20 years, and a lot of people have just sort of switched into this spectrum in the last 4 or 5 years. I like it. And, you know, even though the work is abstract, there's also a certain amount of humor in a lot of this work. Oh, like this piece. This is 5158. And I like that. It's almost like he's got a painting of an exotic, extravagant frame in one corner. But it also becomes very abstract. This is 5244, 22 by 28 inches. You know, some people can use pink and get away with it, and some people can't. Well, I just briefly spoke with Andrew. He was saying that he lives in San Francisco, and You know, that's kind of interesting for me because, you know, the kind of knowledge and kind of painterly wit that he's showing here is something that I would expect from someone who is kind of part of the New York painting scene, but he seems to be able to stay in touch with what's going on. This is a beautiful wall of little pieces, and I would say these are probably all about 8 by 10 inches. This really does remind me of something I saw 15 or 20 years ago. Well, this is a surprising piece. This is 3162. And he's been working on this from 1995 to 2007. So this has got about 12 years of patina on here. And obviously you can see that there's been a lot of changes in colors and this and that added and subtracted, but it's great it came down to this final simple black and white design. Oh, this is 5170. We'll take a close look here. If you see the pedimenti, you can see that there are a lot of layers of paint here. Right there's kind of a subtle gradation of shade between a cadmium yellow deep and a cadmium yellow light coming down. There's a lot of stuff going on under the surface on these. Could have this baby for $7,500. We finally snagged Andrew. We're going to ask him a couple of questions, nothing too hard. One of the things I wanted to ask you about was the scale. You know, you've always worked on a fairly small or intimate scale. Can you tell us why? Or what it means for you?
Anything that's big enough that might fall on me and kill me. So I like to keep it, I like walking in a room with 2 shopping bags and have the whole show right there. I like the total control of it.
Nothing that's going to fall off the wall and kill you, right? Okay.
Very important.
Who do you look at when you look at abstract painting? I mean, what legacy do you feel like you're carrying on?
What's the question again?
Who do you look at?
Jerry Saltz.
Just a second. Jerry Saltz. Oh, he does the satanic hand signs again. He's all of our heroes.
I've been following you since I could. Way to go. I never met him before. One of the men.
I live under a wall.
We love his work.
Everybody lives here.
Who do you look at when you look at abstract painting?
Well, I don't consider myself an abstract painter.
Really?
I'm a non-objective painter. Abstract painters. I like, well, I think Fordinberger Gildewart is a non-objective painter. Friedrich Fordinberger Gildewart, a German painter who died in
Friedrich von, what was that again?
Friedrich Fordinberger Gildewart. He was born in 1889, he died in 1962. He's a wonderful painter from Germany.
We're going to have to Google that one.
He's wonderful. And I would look at him, and I would look at not too many other people. I like Bart van der Lek. I learned a lot from Bart van der Lek from Holland.
We don't like anybody that's got an easy name, huh?
No, I don't. I really don't. And I like Florine Steheimer. And I like Forrest Bess, and that's about it.
Now, you're living in San Francisco,
Yeah.
but you did spend a lot of time here in New York, didn't you?
I lived here over 20 years in New York City. I did a 20-year sentence here.
How do you like it in San Francisco?
I like it a lot better than living here. It's livable. I feel more human. And I feel like I could be a person there. I feel more like an animal here.
What do you think of the California art scene and what's going on up there now?
I don't think too much of it, and I try not to look at it too much. It's just not, I really just try to do my work.
You're a real California booster there. Okay, Andrew. Thank you. Congratulations. Good luck.
Sorry about that terrible.
It's okay. Thanks. So this is James Kalm at Feature, looking at the paintings of Andrew Masullo. Thanks, Kate.